Hello, today we discuss Ampere's law. We know Biosavart's law, which can be used to calculate the magnetic field of any current distribution. Ampere's law gives another method to calculate magnetic field due to current distribution. Ampere's law states that the line integral of magnetic field B around any closed loop is equal to mu0 times the current enclosed by that loop. Mu0 is called the permeability of free space. So line integral of B dot dl is equal to mu0 times IENC. The circle on the integral sign means that the dot product of B dot dl integrated around a closed loop called Amperian loop. The current IENC on the right is the net current encircled by that loop. In the figure, we have three straight wires carrying current I1, I2 and I3. They are normal to the plane of the diagram. Here I1 is towards the viewer, I3 also towards the viewer, and I2 is into the plane of the diagram. So here we choose an Amperian loop. Amperian loop include two long straight wires carrying I1 and I2, but it excludes the third wire carrying I3. I3 is outside the wire. I1 and I3 is outside the loop, but I1 and I2 are inside the loop. To apply Ampere's law, we mentally divide the loop into differential vector element dl that are everywhere directed along the tangent to the loop in the direction of integration. At the location of the element dl, the net magnetic field due to current is B vector. That means the magnetic field of I1, I2 and I3, the net magnetic field of I1, I2 and I3 is B at the location of dl. Since three wires are normal to the plane of the diagram, their magnetic field lies on the plane of the diagram. So the net magnetic field due to I1, I2 and I3 is B, which also lies on the plane of the diagram. Now, net magnetic field B vector makes an angle theta with the tangent. The tangent is directed along dl. So line integral of B dot dl, that is equal to line integral of B dl cos theta, which is equal to mu0 times the current enclosed by the loop, Amperian loop. So IENC, that is equal to I1 minus I2. Here I1 is out of the plane of the diagram, so that is taken as positive because your direction of integration is taken anti-clockwise direction. When you apply right hand thumb rule, the curl of the finger is along the direction of integration and the thumb represents the direction of the current, so that is taken to be positive, and I2 is inward, that is taken to be negative. So this is about Ampere's law. Now let us apply magnetic field outside a long straight wire with current. Magnetic field outside a long straight wire with current. Consider a long straight wire that carry current I directly out of the plane of diagram. We encircle the wire with a concentric circular Amperian loop, which is a circle. Its radius is r. We have to find the magnetic field at a point on this Amperian loop. So we take a small element dl on the Amperian loop, and magnetic field on this Amperian loop at every point has the same magnitude B. At the location of dl, the magnetic field is B. B is along dl, and everywhere on the Amperian loop B is tangent, dl also tangent. So angle between B and dl is 0 degree. So here theta equal to 0 degree. So magnitude of B vector is same on this Ampérian loop. We shall integrate in anti-clockwise direction. So direction of integration is anti-clockwise. So now Ampere's law is line integral of magnetic field B is equal to mu0 times the current enclosed by the loop. So here integral of B dot dl is equal to integral of B dl cos theta. So here theta equal to 0 degree. So integral of B dl cos 0 degree. Cos 0 is 1 and B magnitude B is constant, that is taken outside the integral. So B integral of dl. So integral of dl on this Ampérian loop is, that is the circumference 2 pi r. So B into 2 pi r. And current enclosed, that is IENC. Current enclosed by the loop is, that is I. So B into 2 pi r is equal to mu0 times I, or B equal to mu0 I by 2 pi r. So this is the magnitude of magnetic field which is at a distance r from the wire. That is, suppose this is the wire, it carries current I, and the magnetic field at a distance r from this wire is, that is B equal to mu0 I by 2 pi r. So this is about Ampere's law and its application to calculate magnetic field outside a long straight wire with current. Next we discuss solenoid and toroid. Magnetic field of a solenoid. A solenoid is a wire wound closely in form of a helix. The wire is conducting and coated with an insulating material. The length of the solenoid is much greater than its diameter. When the solenoid carries current I, magnetic field is created inside the solenoid. The magnetic field inside a very tightly wound long solenoid is uniform everywhere and zero outside it. Inside the solenoid magnetic field is B, and outside the solenoid magnetic field is 0. The field lines are parallel inside the solenoid. This implies that the magnetic field is uniform everywhere inside the solenoid. So let us apply Ampere's law to calculate the magnetic field inside the solenoid. To apply Ampere's law, we choose a rectangular Amperian loop ABCDA. So Ampere's law is line integral of magnetic field is equal to mu0 times of IENC. Here B is called magnetic field which is uniform inside the solenoid. IENC is the current enclosed by the Ampérian loop. Mu0 is called permeability of free space. Now the line integral of magnetic field is the sum of 4 integrals, one for each loop segment. A, B, C, D. A is the Ampérian loop. It has 4 segments, A, B, B, C, C, D and D, A. So line integral of magnetic field is equal to integral from A to B, B dot dl, plus integral from B to C, B dot dl, plus integral from C to D, B dot dl, plus integral from D to A, B dot dl. The magnitude of magnetic field inside the solenoid is constant. Let H be the length that is from C to D or A to B. So first integral that is integral from A to B, B dot dl. So B and dl are along same direction. We take here dl, which is along AB, and magnitude is also along AB. So angle between B and dl is 0 degree. That is B and dl are parallel. So integral from A to B, B dl cos 0 degree, cos 0 is 1. So B is constant, that is taken outside the integration. So A to B dl, and this is equal to B into h. H is the length, that is AB. Second and fourth integral are 0 because dl vector and B vector are perpendicular. Second integral is 0. Fourth integral is also 0. Fourth integral is also 0 because B vector is perpendicular to dl vector. So B dot dl, that is B dl cos 90 degree, that is equal to 0. Third integral is also 0. Third integral is also 0 because B is 0 outside points. B equal to 0 at all external points. Let n be the number of turns per unit length. Number of turns of wear per unit length of the solenoid. Then the loop encloses NH turns. NH, that is the loop number of turns enclosed by the loop. So IENC. So IENC, current enclosed by NH turns, that is NH into I. I be the current flowing through the solenoid. So Ampere's law gives BH is equal to mu 0 NH into I, or B is equal to mu 0 Ni. So this is the expression for magnetic field inside the ideal solenoid. So this is the formula for ideal solenoid. Next, we discuss magnetic field of a toroid. If a solenoid is bent in a circular shape and the ends are joined, we get a toroid. Alternatively, we say that a toroid is a wire wound closely on a non-conducting ring. The magnetic field B vector is set off at its interior points. Magnetic field outside and inside the space is 0. The magnetic field can be obtained by using Ampere's law. Suppose we have to find the field at a point P inside the toroid. Let the distance of P from the center be R. We draw a circular Amperian loop. This is the Amperian loop. Its radius is R and traverse it in clockwise direction. By symmetry, the field will have equal magnitude at all points on the circle, and the field is everywhere tangential to the circle. So Ampere's law is line integral of magnetic field is equal to mu 0 times of current I ENC. Now line integral of B dot dl, that is equal to line integral of B dl cos 0 degree. B and dl are tangential at everywhere on the Amperian loop. So this is equal to B into integral of dl. So B into 2 pi r. 2 pi r is the circumference of the circular Amperian loop. Let I be the current in the toroid winding and n the total number of turns. I, that is the current in the toroid, and capital N, that is the total number of turns. Total number of turns. So Ni, that is equal to current crossing the area bounded by the circle. Current crossing the area bounded by the circle, that is Amperian loop. So using Ampere's law, B into 2 pi r, that is equal to mu 0 times Ni, or B is equal to mu 0 Ni by 2 pi r. So this is the magnetic field inside the toroid. The direction of magnetic field can be found by using right hand thumb rule. So this is all about Ampere's law and its application. Thank you.